let's talk about how to use Dated Basics Volume 5 to date undated planners, okay? So we are going to start with our vertical extension pack in Dated Basics Volume 5. All of these expansion packs and this sticker book release on Friday, September 5th on kellofaplan.com. So I'm just going to grab a month out of this vertical set, and we're going to start with the monthly view. So if you go to Dated Basics, we have all kinds of stickers in here. Let's start with these. Let's grab these tweezers, and I'm going to take this sticker right here. This is January. And these are meant to kind of put on your monthly view, honestly, so that you can see what month it is. And then if you flip back in this book, I gotta find right here, we have the year stickers. So I'm gonna come here and grab this one that says 2026, and I'm gonna put it right here. So then we have January 2026. Then you want to go to your monthly stickers. So these are your monthly stickers, and this is our monthly view. So I want to date this for January 2026, which the 1st of January 2026 is on a Thursday. So you take your number and you just place it in the corner of your box. I tend to like to take and put about a week's worth of these on my hand, like so, and instead of doing pulling one sticker out and putting it on my planner and putting one and so on, I just like to kind of fill my hand up with as many as I can and then go and lay them down. So maybe we do the first 10. So then I just come over here. If you grab needle nose tweezers, this makes it really, really easy. This pair that I'm using is actually not the pair I would recommend. This is an old pair. I can't find my pair that's actually on our website, but the pair on our website is so much better because the point is like really, really sharp, and it really gets these stickers up and placed really easily and nicely. And then it doesn't leave like this one, because it's kind of a thicker point, kind of like messes up the corner of the sticker a little bit when you peel it up, and the ones we sell on our website don't do that. So if you are looking to date your planner, I definitely recommend grabbing the needle nose tweezers that are on our website. So then I'm just gonna grab the rest of this row. And I also like to suggest having a planner nearby when you're dating. And even if it's just like the calendar on your phone, having some kind of calendar nearby when you're dating an undated planner, just to make sure that you don't date it wrong, because that's like the worst when you date an undated planner the wrong way. Trust me, I have done it before. So like right now I actually have a calendar. I have a desk calendar from our 2026 collection, just off camera, so that I can double check my dates and make sure that I'm dating it correctly. It does take a little bit of time to date an undated planner. So I typically do a month at a time. You could do the whole year if you wanted, but it just takes a while. I usually suggest, if you're going to do a lot of dating of an undated planner at one time, just pull up Netflix or Hulu or something and just watch some TV while you date your planner. Just be sure to pay attention to the dates, because again, you don't want to date it wrong. That would be heartbreaking. But it can just be kind of honestly like a relaxing activity that you just do while watching TV or something, if you're someone who loves an undated planner. Some pros to having an undated planner, because you might be like, why would I buy an undated planner when you sell dated planners? Some pros would be, maybe there's certain years of the month where certain months of the year where you're really busy and you really need a planner. And then there's other months where you don't. And so maybe you want to buy 6 months and only use it for like random 6 months of the year where you need a planner. And then you just date it for when you need it. Another option is just that you didn't like any of the planners that we released, and so you're going to buy this and use this to make your own planner. Or maybe you loved last year's planner, and because our dividers are double-sided, you can use them again. And so maybe you just want to buy these as refills to keep using the planner that you bought last year. That's an option too. All right, so just like that, my January monthly is dated. That's what these little stickers are for. So then over here, you're gonna flip to these in the back, and here you kind of have the option. You could date it just from the get-go, and date the whole month and just choose a color. Or if you're like, well, maybe I want my dates to match the spread, then maybe you wait and you do your numbers when you're actually decorating your spread and you choose a color that matches. That's an option too. For this video, I'm just going to do it all black so that you guys can see what that looks like. But you can do whatever in your planner. So January 1st is a Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 1st down. And then it looks like we do have 5 weeks, so I can leave all 5 weeks in this planner. So I'm going to then take my numbers. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how you decide to use these first 3 days is kind of up to you. Normally, if this was like our planner that was already dated, then this would be December. It would be December 29th, 30th, and 31st. You could cover these up and not use them at all if you wanted to keep the months together. But I will tell you that in a normal planner, these would be the dates for the month prior, and they would just be under January instead of December. So I'm going to use a different font just to kind of help that kind of stand out and show that it's a different month, but that's how you would date it. So then you would go to the next one, and maybe I'd go ahead and pull off stickers for the week. I don't think I'm going to do the whole month. I'm just going to show y'all 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go show y'all how to date the other layouts. So for vertical, you can literally just use these and lay them down. I think I pulled too many off. So then I could go ahead and put the 12 down just because I pulled it off, so why not? All right, so that's how you would date a vertical, and you would just continue through the whole month. I'm gonna set this aside. And for the horizontal, this one, let me grab, I just want to grab a week. This one, the numbers, I'm sorry, I need these 2 pages. The space for your numbers are much smaller. You can use these circles if you want to. So if I use the circle, just to kind of show you, it does fit here, but you might have part of the circle going over this line, and this line. If that doesn't bother you, then great. You can use these circles and they will work fine. But if that does bother you, then you would want to go to these that are technically for a monthly, and these fit here like perfectly. But the 1st is Thursday, so I need to take this off. If we're dating this for January, then the 1st is actually over here on Thursday. But for a horizontal, you would likely want to use these monthly stickers. Thankfully, you get 12 months of the black and 12 months of the color. So you have enough to date both your monthly and your weekly for a whole year if you wanted to use this size on both. But that's how you would date the horizontal using Dated Basics. And then dashboard, you can kind of do either one. You could use these. So if I used this one It fits perfectly, just like it does on the horizontal. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I wanted to use the big circles that are in the back, so maybe I do this font. Then these work as well, but it just will cover up part of that line above it. So it depends on if that bothers you or not. For me, that doesn't bother me. For some people, it might. And then I love these stickers. Let me find them. I love these because I could take this one that says Jan and put it right here and just know that this is January. That's kind of what these are for. It's just to kind of notate the month, whether you put it here or this is, you could put it here on the left side, just to kind of note that in your planner. I did want to go back to the vertical for just a second because I wanted to show you specifically how to use, so if you have these pages, I want to talk about these right here. So you could take this one that has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and like maybe you put it down here or up here, wherever you want it. So I could put it right here. And then maybe I write dinner. And then I could write our dinner plans next to each of these. Hibachi chicken, pizza, veggie and steak, chicken and peppers, Mexican, and so on. But that's kind of what these are for, is you can put them in the sidebar and like plan out different things. Or maybe you put kids and you write your kids' activities. I really, really like those stickers. I'm super excited to use those this year. So that's just kind of a really quick overview. Obviously, we didn't even go over all of them because we also, if we go back, we have these stickers. So like we have New Year's Day. Maybe I want to put that here. National Sticker Day, I think is it the 13th or the 14th? National Sticker Day is the 13th. So we can put that right here. Martin Luther King Jr., I believe is the 19th. I'm pretty sure it's the third Monday of January. So you can place those down, and then maybe National Hug Day is the 21st. We already have National Sticker Day, so I'm not going to do that one again. But then we have National Popcorn Day is the 19th. Oh, I don't want to put that down on top of Martin Luther King Jr., so I'm going to put it back. National Pie Day is the 23rd. National Compliment Day is the 24th. So then I have my National January days put in here too. So that's just kind of like a quick overview of how I would use some of the stickers that are in Dated Basics. It's a great book to keep around for dating undated planners and for redating old planners, which is a whole other video, which I think we have an old video that shows you how to use our old Dated Basics to redate old planners. So be sure to check that out if you want to use it that way. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.